Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ilham Febriansyah and my friend Faisal Bayhaqi. We want to talk about translating modeling the process. Purpose of compilation. The first is to explain the translation process systematically. The second, to show the stage of analysis, preparation, and synthesis in translation. Third is to provide practical understanding for the student. Chapter content. The first is translation. The second is analysis. The third is translation process model. The fourth is conclusion and summary. Benefit of compilation. The first is improve understanding of the material. The second is make the learning process easier. The third is train systematic thinking. The fourth is can be used as teaching method. Okay everyone, in this presentation we will discuss about translating modeling the process. Translation is not just about changing words from one language to another. It is a structured and systematic process. It employs analysis, interpretation, decision making, and reconstruction. By studying the translator model, we can understand how translator move from the source text to the target text effectively. Now is translator knowledge and skill. A translator needs more than just language ability. First, they must have bilingual competence, meaning they master vocabulary, grammar, and the nuance of both of language. Second, expertise is important. For example, legal, medical, or technical knowledge. Finally, they need communicative competence, which is the ability to adapt language according to the social cultural context. Thus, their aspect ensure translator is accurate and appropriate for the target audience. Translating the model. The translating model has three main components: the source text, the translator, knowledge and skill, and the target text. The process includes the three key steps. The first is comprehension, transfer of meaning, and production. For comprehension is understanding source text deeply. The transfer of meaning, finding equivalent expression in target language. The third is production. Production is creating a natural and accurate target text. This model helps translator follow a clear path from understanding to expression.
Analysis stage in translation process. The analysis stage is the first and most essential step in the translation process. At this stage, the translator carefully examines the source text to fully understand its content and context before attempting to translate it. This includes interpreting the vocabulary used, identifying grammatical structure, and analyzing how word and sentence relate to each other within the text. Additionally, the translator must pay attention to pragmatic aspects such as tone, implicit meanings, and the author's intentions. Cultural references also play a significant role, as some experience, historical elements, or idioms may not have direct equivalence in the target language. By conducting a true analysis, the translator can avoid literal translation mistakes that often occur when the text is translated word for word without understanding the deeper meaning. Instead, this process helps ensure that the intended meaning of the original text is accurately captured and transferred into the target language. In short, The analysis stage builds a strong foundation for producing a translation that is both meaningful and contextually appropriate. Synthesis stage in the translation process. The synthesis stage is the step where the translator reconstructs the meaning of the source text and expresses it naturally in the target language. After fully understanding the original message during analysis, the translator begins to choose appropriate vocabulary, grammar, structures, and sentence patterns that fit the culture and linguistic rules of the target audience. In this stage, the translator also considers style, tone, and fluency to make the translation sound smooth and native-like. Culture adoption is often required to ensure the text makes sense to readers in the target culture. Instead of translating word for word, the translator focuses on conveying equivalent meaning, emotion, and message. The goal of the synthesis stage is to produce a translation that feels accurate, natural, and contextually appropriate while staying faithful to the original purpose. Using the process to translate. Using the translation process involves three main stages that guide the translator from understanding the original text to producing a clear and accurate translation. The first is during the analysis stage. The translator reads the source language text carefully to understand its vocabulary, grammar, meaning, and culture context. This helps ensure that the original message is fully understood before translating. The second is the preparation stage includes researching important terms, technical vocabulary, and cultural references that may appear in the text. At this point, the translator also plans strategies to handle difficult words, idiomatic expressions, or concepts that may not have direct equivalence in the target language. The second is the last is during the synthesis stage. The translator writes the text in the target language. Here, the focus on producing sentences that are clear, natural, and appropriate for the reader. The translator must ensure that the translator flows smoothly while still maintaining the original meaning and intention. By following this process, the translator can acquire a translation that is both accurate and easy to understand. Group conclusion. Translation is a systematic process that requires linguistic, cognitive, and cultural understanding. Stage analysis, preparation, and synthesis ensure accurate and natural outcomes. Modeling the translation process ensures awareness of decision-making and translation quality. It combines linguistic mastery, cultural awareness, and creative problem solving.